Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say, where's Dashi? Dashi is currently going on and protecting the house in New York. More on Dashi in future videos. Anyway, we'll start off with the OMI. We do have quite a bit to go over today. Let's take a look at what it's doing, what the volume is, what level it's at, what we can do to maybe get more users. We're down 1.6% on the day to 00059. We are at 191,000 in volume. That is pathetic. All right, what needs to happen? Really what needs to happen is you just need to get, and again, they could do this multiple different ways. They could go and they could pay for advertising. They can go and they could have, they could wait for that NFT narrative to hit and then people get to the OMI coin that way. Or they could do something with Blackpink. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's see how OMI compares to the rest of the market here. If we go over to the rest of the market, we got Bitcoin down about 2.2%, ETH down 2.8, BNB down 1.3. Oh, Solana's up 2.7 though. XRP up almost 5%. Good for them. Lido Stake down 3%, Dogecoin down 4, Toncoin down 1.3. So most of the top 10, most of the top 20 and 30 is red. Let me take a look at how Flow's doing real quick. Yeah, Flow's down to almost 3% as well. But after Bitcoin goes from 57,000 to 64,000 in like 3 days, you're gonna have a day or two of consolidation. So OMI's actually just kind of going along for the ride, just down while everything else is down as well. Well, this came at a perfect time. We have Slevin Kalevra, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, saying, I love all the big Veve announcements since 2021, Disney, Marvel, K-pop, Marvel X Veve comics, etc. But please announce us a big OMI thing. We need it. He tags me, Foster, Dr. Prophet, David Yu, and I gotta say, I'm just happy to be included. Anyway, I go and I post under it saying, I seem to remember a Foster Hilt post from a couple days ago showing he was in the middle of making a video, maybe an announcement shortly. Again, we've speculated on this before on the channel. Is it for a Foster Hilt video or is it for an Akomi video? Likely it's going to be for an Akomi video. If so, what is it going to be? I think that's going to be OMI to NFT announcement. I did say this quarter. I wasn't really expecting that this early. I really wasn't expecting it really until the end of this quarter, but I'm trying to think what else it could be. Maybe it has something to do with Tengeku Senso? Ten Senso Goku? Whatever that game is that has OMI as its main thing, like a play to earn or play to burn game. That could be really cool. And maybe it has something to do with that. But let's hope that they don't need a huge video announcement for that. Maybe they need something else. Anyway, yeah, I happen to think that this Blackpink announcement, and we'll go over that in a second, could be a catalyst that could help drive people towards OMI. And like I said, I'll get to that. But let's go over the announcement. Let's go over the ton of things that happened since last night. Last night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I don't think this was meant to go out. I think this was a mistake. Anyway, Veve posts, a new era of Blackpink fandom is coming soon to Veve with Veve Vibes. Veve Vibes, not like the person, just like the actual music name that Veve Vibes, or that Veve's under, Veve Music. They had that from Ron English. Just not to be confused. Anyway, it had 1.3 million impressions, but not a ton of quotes, only 49 quotes, and we'll get to that in a second. So I even go and say, hey, and why I think this was a mistake, I said, I can only see this post via link, as in like, if you go, and I post a video of it, if you go to the Veve actual page, you don't see this post, like as in like they likely deleted it, and you could only see it if you have that link. What I think is a little bit more impressive is what they had a couple hours later. At 10:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they say Blackpink debuts at Veve with Veve Vibes this May. Collect the first ever Blackpink digital collectibles and celebrate a new era of fandom with Veve Vibes. Stay tuned, more to be revealed on 12 May, and I'll go over that link in a second. That might only have 374,000 views, but it has 621 quotes. All of those quotes, or not all of them, a strong amount are a bunch of Veve peeps be like, oh my God, this is great. Like everyone at Veve is super pumped to get these guys. Again, they're like the second biggest music group, like right next to BTS. They're like the biggest to come out of South Korea from K-pop, having almost double the amount of subscribers on YouTube as there are people in their country. People in the country, it's like 50 million people there. So obviously it's a global brand. And yeah, the Veve fam's coming out and they're hyping everyone up. And then you have a broad spectrum of reactions from the Blackpink group, or not the group themselves, but the fans. They have it from like, nobody asked for this, ew, it's NFTs, everyone stay away, all the way to, oh my God, what do I need to do? What is Veve? What is this? And they're super pumped to go deep down the Veve rabbit hole. And I hope this video helps. And everyone in between. You have a bunch of other people that are just like, okay, great, another app I have to download. Kind of like if you're into like a coin, like a crypto token, and it's only on a certain exchange. You're like, okay, like I have another exchange I have to go and download on my phone. And like you still do it. You'll do what you need to do in order to get the token. The same way that these people are like, yeah, it's a new app that I have to download, not happy about it, but they'll do what they need to do in order to go get these collectibles, likely collectibles. It looks like what they're showing there. And there's a little debate about that. We'll get to that soon. And then there's a couple people that is like, what is this? They're just kind of confused. What is Veve? Is this like new music that they're doing? Is like, what's going on? And then you have a bunch of the Veve fam just going and saying like, hey, this is really cool. Like we're as excited as a lot of other Blackpink fans are to get Blackpink digital collectibles. Here's what Veve's done so far. And they post all of the stuff from like Darth Vader to Spider-Man, Harley Quinn, really, really awesome things, awesome videos in AR, and they're really educating people. So shout out to the Veve fam for that. Just the ones that, again, you have high-hanging fruit and you have low-hanging fruit. You know, sometimes the high-hanging fruit, people that would have never really been interested in collectibles or NFTs, they're interested now just because of what Blackpink is doing. Or should I say, what Veve is doing with Blackpink. And you even have our very own Foster Hill going saying, now look at you, now look at me, attempting to sing one of the songs, saying, ha, how you like that. Comment down below if you want Foster Hill at San Diego Comic-Con to get on the mic and belt one out at karaoke. And speaking of community managers, we have the Veve community manager, My Collectible, saying, never doubt, never quit, always building. Love the inspirational words from him. And we have someone named Burn Baby Burn. I'm not 100% sure who they are, but these are one of the people I was talking about, saying Blackpink NFT. Oh my God, yes, I'm in. And then you have a couple of people, again, just showing off some of the AR photos and collectibles. A bunch of people like Veve Magic saying welcome, and then Greyhound saying warm welcome from the Veve community. And you have so many questions saying, what does this mean? And they go and they say, it's digital collectibles. In this case, it's limited or unique. Like we buy photo cards and keep it as our collection, except this is in virtual/digital form. So the people that kind of know NFTs, I think we're really going to surprise them, because a lot of people, let's say they had Recur because they like Hey Arnold, they like, you know, Tommy Pickles, they like Rugrats, and they just got these 2D JPEGs that like literally no effort went into that. If that's what they're expecting, I feel like that's what a lot of people would be expecting. And then they get these premium high-end 3D digital collectibles, if that's what we're getting. That would be, oh my God, that would be incredible. Just because they'll be super wowed. Like they'll come in with expectations up over here, and then expectations go wild. They go on to say, the coolest thing about this is you get the ownership of the NFT. Each NFT is never the same because they can't be replicated. Can't wait. Again, love the type of people that we're attracting here. But I reposted it last night saying, this is what I'm talking about. Quick, epic, 30-second trailers that are awesome. We need this for Veveverse and every new license. Great job, Veve. Way to get me hyped. $OMI, because always got to mention that. And I guess this is a really long road to walk down to get to OMI. This type of advertising, I think you could only get, well, let's wind the clocks back a couple years. Let's talk about Tesla for a second. Anywhere, any of the rappers from Lil Pump, Lil Yachty, Young Gravy, King Louie, all of these new modern day rappers posting music videos with Teslas in it. Free advertising for Tesla, right? And then you wind the clocks back again back 5 years ago to 2019, 2020, when NBA Top Shots is out, right? And NBA Top Shots at the beginning, there was really no traction. They even went to a couple of low-level YouTubers that had like 1,000 subscribers, and they said, hey, we can't really afford to pay you cash right now, but if you make a video about us and you talk about the NBA Top Shots, we'll give you like 10 free packs, and we'll give you these packs, and maybe they're worth a couple $100, whatever. They do that, they do those deals, and really not a lot of money's brought in. Like not a lot of new people are brought in. Some are hyped, you know, mostly it's meh. But then what happened was some of these NBA stars, they went and said, oh, look, I can collect myself over on here, over on NBA Top Shots, which is on the Flow blockchain, by the way. Shout out to Flow. And then after they collect themselves and they post it on Instagram, everyone and their sister that followed them, like, yo, NBA Top Shots, NBA Top Shots. And that's what made it blow up. So you could have me make 1 million videos a day until my throat is, destroyed. Crypto Rain, you could have Foster Hill, you have a bunch of YouTubers go in and make videos, and maybe it might not matter. Maybe the big way we blow up this time is because of advertising from the specific group. Now, last time when we had a big blow up for NFTs, it was really profile pictures, those PFPs that you could post on Twitter, you could make it your profile picture on Instagram, whatever it was, and you got to flex that way. I don't think the same thing happens again. The same thing that happened last time will likely not happen this time. Now, obviously, we'll still get an NFT narrative, but I think it will be the ones with the best IP, with high-end premium digital collectibles, and Veve is the leader in that space. So I think Veve can actually go in and be like the front runner, can be the one that goes in and kicks it off. And I think Blackpink can do it. Like, wouldn't it be great if Blackpink said in like a video or something, or in a post, just like, hey, look at these dolls I have of myself in a picture with AR and stuff like that. And the reason why I bring this up is because Blink Venom, that's Blink with 2 Ks, Blink Venom, which doesn't have a ton of subscribers, 8,700, might be a little bit more as right now. This photo was taken last night. They're just like a fan account. They go in and they've been covering the Veve Blackpink partnership for the last couple days. And a few days ago, they had posted about the collab. Shout out to them for covering it. And it got 100,000 impressions, which is pretty legit. It's pretty awesome. Well, they posted last night, Veve X Blackpink Digital Collectibles out May 12, or out in May, more info on May 12th. We'll get to that in a second. And then they go and say Blackpink may drop a song with Veve as rumored. Again, they say as rumored before I get too ahead of myself here, but if they drop a song that incorporates Veve, oh my God, I will lose my heckin' mind. Everyone will lose their heckin' mind. A lot of the people that were kind of negative on the NFTs that were for the quotes were saying like, hey, why do this? Why can't you just make a new song? Can't you get like a comeback? So if they do that, which I think that would be a little too wonderful. I'm not expecting that. But if they did, let me play those dominoes out for a second. You won't be able to use the Veve app for 3 days because the servers will crash. They will 100% crash because you'll have 10 million people go in and try and download that. This is where I think MCP points can do really super well. And again, we're not 100% sure what this is. There are a couple of people that have gone on and kind of posted. I actually posted on my Facebook as well. If you take a look at this photo, on top, that is from the video. It's them in, that like All Might pose that they have going on. And it looks to be like it's from Pink Venom. This is posted by Blackpink Mexico. Blackpink Mexico has 400-something thousand followers. They were in the spaces last night that me and Mr. MC1 were on. They say, Las figuras coleccionables de Blackpink x Veve official probablemente tengan los atuendos de Pink Venom. I have no idea if I said any of that correctly. Y'all can take my brown card. I do not speak Spanish. But the Blackpink fam is coming out and they're like, hey, it looks like this is from this particular music video. So if they do, they could do multiple from these videos. And again, let's wind the clock back a couple of years. In 2022, Binance had a big post, big announcement saying, hey, Binance x Blackpink, we're doing NFTs. And that deal fell through. Binance couldn't do it. But Veve is, mother flappers. Oh, let's go. But anyway, the link to that is veve.me/Blackpink/ and then it takes you to the website, and hey, Blackpink announcement reveals in 6 days, 13 hours, 7 minutes, and 42 seconds. And then it doesn't work yet, but you say, be the first to know all the details of the Blackpink digital collection, and you put your name, email, and phone number down there, which I've done, and I've hit submit, and it just doesn't let me do it yet. It says, oops, something went wrong with submitting this form. Yeah, that's, I don't know how to get that to work. I'll keep y'all posted. We do have a little bit of, I guess, some facts here from Sergio Rodriguez saying we would release music collectibles based on Blackpink next week. Blackpink is the most most streamed and most followed girl group on Spotify. Shout out to them. Blackpink has the most viewed and most subscribed music artist channel on YouTube, and 6 of their videos have over 1 billion views. Blackpink has won several awards, including Golden Disc Awards, Billboard Music Awards, People's Choice Awards, and MTV Video Music Awards. More on this in a second. Veve just published a countdown for Pages, saying the group is bigger than American pop star Taylor Swift based on YouTube views and other metrics. I think that's a little out there. I don't know about that. But he says, here's some other records broken by the group. Highest grossing concert was on 18 August 2023. Blackpink's sold out concert in Las Vegas, Allegiant Stadium, earned $11.429 million, making it the highest grossing concert by a vocal group in history. Longest running #1 on Billboard's Japan 100 chart, Blackpink's How You Like That, the one that Foster Hilt was singing before, has been #1 on Billboard's Japan 100 chart for 22 weeks and counting. My God. Are you getting it? Shall I go on? It's all you need to know. Again, that's from Sergio. And I don't know if they're big. Again, Taylor Swift's got that 95 million followers over on the Twitter there, and 284 million over on the Insta. So I don't know if they're bigger than. I don't think they are. But speaking of Taylor Swift, let's speculate here real quick. An article came out 1 year ago saying Blackpink's Jisoo says Taylor Swift dancing to Pink Venom at the VMAs was surreal, saying we attended our first American award show at the VMAs. The first video interview adding to this group, they're both to perform and support fellow members Lisa's award win, and a clip went viral of none other than Taylor dancing to the song, which features a callback to her hit track, Look What You Made Me Do. Seeing Taylor Swift, someone I listened to a lot growing up, dancing along to our music, I was like, is this real life, says Jisoo. That kind of feeling, for us, it was inspiring and a great experience. Taylor continued to love further, posting Getting Ready TikTok set to Pink Venom, and more recently she played the song before her Eras Tour setlist began. So, a little bit of a connection there. Wouldn't it be great if we can get Taylor Swift out of this? I think that'd be awesome. Anywho, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Class dismissed. Bye.